Okay, we are live, and I think I put all the links in all the places. I don't know. We're gonna find out. How's it going, everyone? I'm actually going to change. We had that nice music going, but I'm actually going to turn off the music in a second here, and hop into a voice chat because we're gonna be hanging out with Gumpy today, I think. Yeah, let me do that real quick. I have to figure out what settings I need to change. For some reason, I can't do both. I still haven't figured it out. I'm just not an incredibly smart person. I think if I do this, then I go join the voice chat. Hopefully, now we can hear Gumpy. Wait, say something again?
Oh, wait, shoot. I need to turn off the volume.
Okay, cool. And it looks like, I don't know, I see the little bouncing bars. I'm assuming that means that we can hear Gumpy. So, hello, Gumpy. How's it going? Those things.
I'm doing good. How are you?
Not too bad. Just, chilling. Just straight chilling. I don't have enough strength for this. It's been kind of crazy. I've just been like, I don't know. Oh, I should probably turn on the actual thing. That would be helpful. You could see the Minecraft as what's happening. Yeah, no, I don't know. I slept in too late, so I didn't do a stream this morning like I thought I would. Hey, what's up?
Who's here?
Can I join you guys?
Sure.
Go for it.
We got a whole party. We got a party stream. Party stream.
Woo.
Absolutely. I just realized I'm on 1.18. Hold on.
Haha, imagine.
Imagine being on 1.18 like months after its release.
Oh, I nearly had a breakdown over the whole fucking oh shit.
Yeah, PG stream.
Language. Okay, tone it down.
I need a little button, a little beeping sound.
Just on the button it says Gumpy.
The Gumpy button.
Exactly, but no, but I nearly had a breakdown because you know the cliff I sent you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I built that for personal private project on the server because I was gonna make that the outer part of the farm that's gonna be on the inside. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna use Schematica to find out how much I need material wise and then be able to paste it so I can do the interior, fill it out with like cobblestone, stone, whatever, junk, and then just do the outer layer.
I'm guessing that didn't work.
And he updated to 18.2.
Who did?
Schematica isn't out on that
yet.
Things aren't out on 1.18.2 yet. That's why. Excuse me. I'm still on 1.18.1.
Yeah, that would be problematic.
Rip.
No.
There isn't. I spent 2 hours on that in creative.
I'm gonna mute this voice chat real quick and check the audio levels on the stream for you.
Sounds good.
But yeah, it's not fun.
I actually don't know if I guess I don't need the music playing at all. How do I recently got a new mouse, and it's been giving me some small issues. I don't know. It's a nice mouse. I like the fact that it's a wireless mouse, which is like a big deal because I was using a wired mouse before, and the cable is constantly getting tangled around stuff. It's not very woo.
Yeah.
But now I have this fancy wireless mouse, but it's got a lot of buttons, and I don't know what all the buttons do. So.
Oh god. Good luck. That's gonna be a learning curve.
Yeah.
Delay test.
Oh, the delay is probably like 15-20 seconds right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's always been like that.
Yeah, I've got it turned up because if I turn on the low latency, my computer is like, no, you're already running shaders, so you don't get to have low latency on top of that.
You can have one, you can't have the other.
Exactly, right? You get one good thing that happens to you. But yeah, no worries. I don't know what I'm gonna do today. Good to see you, Chrysaris. Good to have you here. Yeah, I don't know.
It's like a 30-second delay. That is wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
the
long.
delay can be quite bad. That's why I just mute it entirely whenever I'm in here with you guys.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, kind of have to mute it. Okay,
Otherwise
there's
you go
Illias.
insane.
Yeah. Wow, I see how it is. You
Yay.
guys are muting my stream. Wow.
Mhm.
But
It's
yeah,
not good
no.
enough, man.
That's fair. That's fair. I accept that. But yeah,
Ah, shoot. Ball blossoms wide open.
I don't know what I'm gonna do today. All I know is that I wanted to build some stuff, but I don't know what I want to build. So
I'm probably gonna work on Soldier Titani if you wanted to help out with that and all.
I might actually start doing some layout for Baster down there.
All right.
Alternatively, I've got the Glane house started in Hillendale, and I might work on that for a bit.
I was gonna
Should
ask.
also. Sir, go ahead.
I was just gonna say. I was gonna ask Astro if he could help me find a place I could do the White Cliff thing that I wanted to do.
That's gonna be a tomorrow kind of problem.
That's Astro of tomorrow's problem, not today.
Yeah, no, the White Cliff stuff is gonna be something. I don't think it's gonna be anything in this general vicinity. It's gonna be far out, and that means that we won't get to it for many months.
Oh, I was looking forward to that. How about having it like a seaside thing?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking it might be nice to put it over by I don't remember, in a stream long ago we looked at like a city called Hokkaido that was overrun by pirates and stuff. It was the pirate city, and it might be good there. So it's got that very dramatic cliff face.
Did you mark that on the map for the Dine map?
Hokkaido, yeah, I just did the other day.
Hokkaido, I don't see it.
It looks like Ixito.
Oh.
Because it's a hard X. Wow, Lego's been working on these buildings in Stone's Rest. It's really pretty. Look at all this. Wow, that's looking nice. This drawbridge is too small though. We're gonna have to increase the size of this drawbridge. Yeah.
Let's get rid of this tree here.
Just a little bit though. It's not too bad. Nice. And this place is getting filled in. I like it.
Where's this?
Right there.
Stone's Rest. You can TB to me if you want.
Yeah, Stone's Rest is turning out really well. You guys have been doing well.
Yeah, it's coming together.
It is filling out.
Yep, lots and lots of buildings.
Oh, I love this pathway.
I'll have to check it in a minute. I'm trying to lay some stuff down in Soldier.
Yeah, it's a good mix, huh?
I love this palette. I didn't even think of using bedrock with this.
The bedrock goes surprisingly well with the basalt. I don't know.
Yeah, that works really well. I love this crane.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the crane is really
Ooh, I love the backside here.
Who built it, Richard or Lego?
It's all Lego. I don't know if Richard's even been online for many moons. He's busy. He's got other stuff going on.
I love this here.
Oh, the little tunnel with the overhanging vines.
Yeah.
What's up, Ruben? How's it going? I apologize because when I say hello to people, it's gonna take 30 seconds for you to hear it. But I promise I'm not ignoring you.
This is so pretty. I love this palette.
Yes. 30-second delays. Fun.
Yeah, it's part of hashtag streamer life. You can have shaders, you can have low latency, you can have both.
Whoa, I didn't know you could make chimney heads with player heads. I didn't even think of that.
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah,
Look
yeah.
At this.
Wait, what?
Yempe, teleport to me.
I'm already typing your name.
We've got a few There's a few that are like that.
Oh, that's a playhead.
Here, if you come over here to the opposite side, there's one that's just like a single chimney, and it works really well. Look at the player head.
Yoink. Definitely seeing that idea.
Lego's a genius.
I am loving this prismarine, copper, and warp wood.
That's
I
kind of
know,
a
it's
fun
beautiful.
mix, huh?
This entire area is so beautiful.
It is, and it works so well.
It's coming together. Lego's doing a great job. I like the way the streets feel when you walk around the streets.
Mm.
I also like the fact that like there's like little things, like the bottom of this fountain has gold ore, so it looks like there's coins in it and stuff. Small details.
I'll have to ride my
That was
horse
so
here through here at some
Oh, is
point
that
just to kind of see
sunflowers?
it from a ground view.
That's frames with sunflowers on them.
Oh yeah, that was me. I did that. You're welcome.
Asked you if you noticed.
Frames with sunflowers? Where?
What are these circles
I don't know. What circles?
on the ground? There's
Oh,
three
the
massive circles here.
oh,
Oh, the,
I mean they're just decorative floor designs, I think. Or places where they're like junctions of different roads.
So like they're gonna look like this with the white.
Yeah, they may or may not. You know, I mean, like it'll depend on once we get the buildings in. Does it look like a place that would make sense for that to happen? You know, so we've got like one up here at the top that I've already filled in the pattern. I think it looks
This
nice.
one here you could put trees on the four corners of it.
I don't
think
know.
that would look pretty neat. So you can have
Without
them like growing over the top to make a little canopy at the top.
Oh, that one's actually not a. That's not a floor circle. That's a building.
Boo.
with how quick this is getting filled out, it's reminding me of Gate all over again.
Oh, temple.
Yeah, definitely.
Fair
The
enough.
buildings here are a little bit bigger than that, but you've also got more space to spread out. I think Stone's Rest is going to end up being one of the bigger cities in this area.
Probably.
That certainly looks like it.
What's going to be over here? Like between the fields and Stonerest.
More. Oh, this area in particular, I have no idea. We've got some little roads and stuff, but I don't really know. Probably more farms, I would guess, or maybe like small
Maybe
towns.
like a wheat farm.
Yeah. Do we already have wheat fields? Thought we had
Little
some.
ones over here, I think.
Yeah, they're pretty small though.
Yeah, so if you could have like another bigger one here, so that one's like private owned. This one's like the industrial stuff.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe it's an idea.
I don't know. I think it needs something taller over here. Especially also because like the Plum Pavilion over there, the little thing with the glass, like that's a wedding venue, and you know you'd want it to be.
True.
You know, like.
You could do like a no, Zen Garden wouldn't really work around here.
Yeah, I might try to talk Richard into building another of his like little villas and stuff. Hey, what's up? Pravnav. Is that how you pronounce it? I apologize if I'm messing up people's names.
I think it's Pranav. I don't see
Pranav.
a V.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I'm just terrible. I'm sorry. I apologize.
It's not Pranav. It's Pranav.
I was putting an extra V in there because my eyesight is trash.
Oh, that just gave me flashbacks to Harry Potter all over again.
Pranav.
It's not pronounced Pranav. It's pronounced Pranav.
It's not pronounced Provnov. It's pronounced Pranav.
There you go.
Oh, goodness. I apologize that we're Harry Potter memeing all over your name.
I'm not sorry.
Man.
Oh dear.
Welcome to the chaos that is the Illias stream.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, trust me, we've already had a pumpkin stream, didn't we?
Wait, what?
I went off on a tangent looking at different types of pumpkins.
Oh, this is true. I remember that. Yeah.
I don't even know what started it. It just went pumpkins.
Engaging.
Pumpkins?
It wasn't just pumpkins. It was melons.
Yes.
Melon
And
stream.
what's the difference between them? Well,
Yeah.
that was fun.
Then Richard was making jokes about being melancholy. I remember. It was a whole thing.
A man after my own heart.
Pretty
Keep him.
much.
Me.
Keep
Have
him.
him. Keep him.
Oh, this is new. Who built this?
Oh?
Who built what?
Oh, it's like a. It's this is definitely Bart. It's like
Oh, for
Melon
sure.
House.
Oh yeah, Bar definitely built this.
Modern
course not.
Cheesemakers Guild. I like how
There you go.
the cheese people get their own guild. That's awesome.
How have I never thought to do this with two signs?
What's up?
Oh,
Like
that's
it's so simple and yet it works so well.
Oh,
Like it.
nice. Perfect placement.
I like this tree too. That's a nice tree.
Oh my gosh, Netherrack totally does look like the color of beets. That works so well. What the heck?
Man.
Mhm.
Bart
There's a
never
beet
fails to
now.
surprise.
Oh, wow. Right, I'm gonna kill myself and go back to my area.
That's such a weird statement.
And one that I mostly use.
I'm gonna.
I usually just now that I have a Minimap mod, I just use that to teleport.
Yeah, it's smart. Smart.
I'm
Alright.
not that smart.
I should actually probably build something. Yeah,
Honestly,
let's
I'd
go.
love
Let's
to
go
have another
underground.
project at some point.
Like another.
Where am I soldiering?
What are you working on right now?
I'm still in the free area. Oh, him? Go for it.
Oh, no,
Connecting pat. I wanted to. Sorry, go ahead.
I was talking mostly to Gumpy, but you can also tell me what
Oh.
you're working on.
I thought you were on about MCX.
Well, because he said I'd like another project.
Yeah, just like a nature one where I can just go ham and just build something, crystals, rivers, anything like that.
I mean, there are a lot of rivers that need, like, kind of like refurbishing, I guess I'd say. All these riverbeds are just sort of default riverbeds.
Mm.
They're not that pretty. I would not say no to, none of them even have, like, seaweed and stuff growing in them. So feel free to.
I think I've done
do
it
that sort of
Illias,
thing.
where I've just created a little lake in Ray's mushroom area. Made 2 lakes.
Yeah, I mean, streams and rivers and ponds and lakes and stuff, that's all good stuff to work on as well. We've got a couple of big lakes if you want to work on a big lake.
Yes!
Let me go
I want
find.
to dig over a lake.
All right, let me go find where the big lake is. It's over here. I remember. It's Lake Alar. I think it's right here. There we go. So this area down. Wait, no, I thought that was a sign, but that's actually just a blue orchid. Oh, there's the sign.
So
Yeah.
does the actual lake still need building?
Huh?
Does the actual lake still need building?
Yeah, no, there's no lake here yet.
So do you want it coming in from the river?
It actually goes out through the river, right?
Okay, yeah.
So it's gonna come down through this. You see this mountain pass kind of area. So it's gonna flow down from these mountains, and then pool down here at the base of these mountains, and then flow out through these rivers. Yes. It doesn't need to come from like the very tip top of the mountains, right? Because usually the way this happens is that the water.
Make a little cave in here. Like you remember that little cave I've got in Elvira?
Yeah, I think a cave there would be too tall. Maybe a cave like where there starts to be grass down here, maybe. Generally, the way these things work is that you have snow on top of the mountains. The snow melts. It bleeds into the ground because the ground is relatively coarse and there's lots of gaps for the water to get through. And then it filters through the groundwater system and kind of seeps out as a spring lower down the mountain. So you'll be able to, add some water down through here, and then there's a lake down here at the bottom, and then that lake feeds into these two little river areas.
It's okay to make a little lake with like glowing berries, blossoms, and all that, like I did in Elvira.
Oh, cave, you mean?
So like have a cave where like the water gathers and then goes down.
Yeah, I would say probably less less man-made stuff in this cave. But
There was no man-made stuff. It was natural.
oh, the little cave. You're not talking about the
Oh
big.
no, I'm not talking about the underground bit. I'm talking about like the little cave that went to the
Oh
little
yeah,
gate.
no, that's totally fine. Yeah,
So I was thinking like something around here.
yeah. We'll probably end up adding trees all around here anyway. So, you know.
Nice. We could have
Uh,
like two going above it, and making a little canopy that makes it tunneled.
I mean, like, there's gonna be hundreds of trees. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
shoot. Wait, they're not going to be custom built, are they?
Yes, all of them. It's the way this works, Gumpy. You should know this by now.
This is
We
slavery.
don't take the easy way out on any of this stuff, ever. Oh my goodness.
Why is the brush for air not working?
I don't know. Do you have a mask on that isn't not a
No,
mask?
there is no mask.
Oh. Give it a couple seconds and see if it's just rubber banding, maybe. Is it not digging?
Nope.
What size hole are you trying to dig?
Just like a small one here.
Let's see.
Like into the mountain, but I like shaping them so I can get the feel for how it's supposed to look.
Working for
Oh,
me.
shoot. It didn't work for me.
Well, I guess you're just not as cool as me.
Well, damn. I guess not.
That's my assessment. Okay.
Make it a little bit this way.
Huh? Oh, you want me to do the digging for you?
Oh. That went all the way from the top. Damn. From the top, make it drop. I probably shouldn't be singing this song on your stream.
Probably not. There you go. How's that?
Good enough.
No,
I can work with the sculpting from here on.
Okay.
And many thanks. I'll make a little path that you can then look at to see where I want the water to go.
Yeah, you will probably want to like lower the ground where the water is, right? So it's in a
that's
little
why I'm
trough.
gonna make a path so you can be like, I will. Wait, no, that's not the way I want it to go.
Too late.
No, undo it, please. I want it to curve a bit to make like a little snaky.
Well, I think up here in the mountains, streams would run pretty straight because there's really only like you want to take the shortest path when you're going downhill. When it gets to the flat areas, that's where it can start to snake a little bit because there's more, there's more room for that, and you're not under as much. Yeah. My parents are both geologists, and I've spent.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I've probably spent like at least 100 hours now researching like geography and geology and stuff to try and get the terrain to look right.
I was thinking more like that.
Oh, wait, I'm
so it's like still
away.
pretty straight, but oh, already run off.
Yeah, that's fine. We just need to put something here that would be a reason why the water wouldn't just flow straight, right? So maybe like a big rock or a tree or something like that.
What about a tree? Not good enough.
I think big rock might be better, just because like a tree, like the stream, right, would have been here long before the tree was.
I'm back.
So really, the tree would kind of build itself around the water rather than the other way around.
I'll probably expand this mountain a bit out then.
Yeah, that's fine.
And could I make a little pool here? So it's like a bit out this way.
I don't think this is too steep for water to pool.
Oh, for God's sake!
If water pooled, it would be up in the little cave, or you could maybe have like a small little precursor pool down here, where it flattens out a little bit before it gets to, and then another little stream where it goes to the lake. That's possible.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I'll probably get at this level.
Maybe I'll just stay over here and work with you. So I get the feeling that I'm gonna keep getting called back over here. So.
No, never.
Totally not.
I could just hear the absolute despair in his voice and that. Oh.
Let's
I
see.
tend to overthink things, and then need to get drawn back in.
Yeah. I mean, I won't fault you for that. That's awesome. That's why we end up with cool stuff, is because people think big.
Think.
Mhm.
People think full stop.
People think full stop.
How about making it a bit wider down here? Because that's the way the terrain looks.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna start messing a little bit with these mountains, and then probably I'll dig out the lake. Because I think
Halfway done with the seats.
With the what?
What?
Seats.
Oh, seats. I heard seeds.
Wait, what are you making seats for?
Solgen.
Oh, like, okay, yeah, yep.
Apparently, I wasn't the only one that heard seeds.
I was confused.
I have that effect on people.
I have that effect on
Aw.
people. Love it.
Mm,
I just gotta break all these flowers by hand.
can't you just replace them with air?
I can, but there's like 2 flowers. It's just not worth adding them to my brush, you know?
Just chase them.
Goodbye, flower.
Your time is nigh.
Yeah. Okay, let's see if we can pull this. Oops. Alright. We want to pull this out so the base of this is a little bit less steep. Excuse me, blends a little bit more with the grass. And we're having that issue again. I always do this. I don't add enough buffer. I think I'd actually like these 2 things to kind of meet up here. I think that'll give a good reason for why this lake is sort of cut off. But that means we need to make the rest of this a little bit more plausible.
Oh, that lake's close to the caldera.
I mean, technically, but the caldera is like deep in the mountains, so
True.
could be volcanically heated though. Who knows? I guess I
feel like
knows.
something could go here.
Yeah, I would hope if anyone knows, then you would.
Yeah, it's true. I'm gonna drain some of this water though, because this thing is a mess. Okay, let's see. That's better.
How about having like expanding the mountain down to the size of like this little waterfall from the lake down to the river?
From the lake down to the river. What?
So if you expand this to there, and then that to there, and then there's just this little.
I have no idea where you are. Oh, I see. Okay. Sorry, say that again.
So expand this out, and then expand that out into like it curves in into making a waterfall, which then allows the lake to trickle into the river.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, we
did you
could.
have a idea already?
We could do that. No, that's fine.
Help is me.
Because then we can build up the
Fine.
size here a bit more.
Like this kind of.
Yeah, and then maybe build it up a bit on both sides to make it more of a mountainy thing, and then smack bang in the middle is going to be the river being fed through into a waterfall, which then falls into the lake.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be a big waterfall.
Oh
But
no!
like a small one.
On to go.
What on earth are you doing?
Huh? Just trying to adjust because a lot of this is really just.
Like, what command is this?
Oh, this is a voxel sniper.
Oh, you're doing terraforming?
He is. And my brain has just turned to mush by watching it.
Yeah, terraforming is. Terraforming. Voxel Sniper is pretty good for terraforming.
So would it be more of a stony bottom on this lake? Would it be
Yeah, it
sandy?
definitely wouldn't be grass. Yeah, I would think so.
Maybe
Probably,
sandy in the center and then goes out to stony.
I would actually say the opposite. I would think sort of sandy along the beaches, maybe. I don't know if that makes sense though. Maybe.
So I can't even look at it. My brain. Hmm. Is there if I dig into the ground a bit?
Yeah, go
If I
for it.
can.
Go for it. Okay, this is really
How?
ugly right now, but
Is it just BR sphere air, right?
and then you need a radius. I mean, if you don't do a radius, the default radius is 2, I think.
Yeah, but it.
And then you need to do slash mask and then nothing, just in case you've already got a mask. Like not the word nothing.
Yeah, you was right.
I'm always right. Yeah, this seems pretty good.
So this is the overall shape of it. Actually, no, maybe expand it this way a bit.
Yeah, I would say so. Probably kind of a, and it just
Yeah.
I don't think it needs to be like perfectly circular or anything.
So I think you
I'm
got some
trying to make
people
it so it's
talking on
not
Twitch.
perfect.
What's up?
I think you got some people talking on Twitch.
Oh, I just realized that I don't have my multi-stream panel up. I actually haven't been looking at the Twitch side. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
yes. He's been a streamer for much long.
Oh, sorry, Watson and Dante. Apologies. And Booney. Oh, jeez, everyone's in here. I can't believe I missed
Hey,
all these
Booney's
messages.
at work.
Matthew, I like it. It's a miracle he's streaming at a time when I can watch. I feel personally attacked, but also you're not wrong.
Dude, same here. The times he streams, I can never watch him.
And you know
ever.
what? If you want to watch my streams, move to the U.S. Specifically the
Right,
West
that's
Coast.
pushing it a bit far, hon.
Yeah, just come to America. It's great here.
Oh, I just deleted the sign.
Wow. That's all good. I don't care. Oh my god.
Nope, the sign is gone. The sign is gone.
It's fine. Okay. But I want free healthcare. There's none in the U.S. Ouch. Now I feel called out. It's true though. Healthcare is a disaster in the U.S. Oh my goodness. I don't want to get too much into it because I feel like that leads to all sorts of discussions that we don't want to have here on this wholesome stream. But
Not today, not today. Is there if I make like a lump here?
Yes.
Is that the last one? Looks like it.
I'm gonna use sand to make it a bit easier to terraform it.
Ooh, hey, it's Taby. What's up? Look at that.
Oh, hey, Tay.
Melt. Melt's the word I was looking for. Maybe Saturday afternoon is the time.
We really need to come up with some sort of event to do with Astroland.
Yeah.
I mean, summer is just around the corner, and I think a lot of people will be out of school. So it's probably a good time to see if we can bring a bit more.
I feel like a beach build-off would be nice.
That'd be cool. Or something summer related.
They just have a seaside resort.
Ooh.
I feel like that would be like a cool concept for people to build to. Like each person gets this square and they have to build a beach resort, either sharp allocation or something to do with the beach.
Well, you still think of something, hopefully.
Oh wait, that one's got to connect to something too. Oh no, there's gonna be another lake here. Okay, this is good. This is
Wait,
fine.
what?
We're okay. Everything's fine. No need to worry.
Yes,
We do
it's
not
fine.
recognize the bodies in the water.
I do not recognize the bodies in the water.
I have a number of maps. Questions is on my. What was the quote again? Yeah, can't remember.
Don't like seagrass.
Arrow?
Gets in the way. What are you asking about?
What was that blending tool again?
Blending tool? Look for-
Gunpowder and arrows.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
that's the tool that I'm using. That's the one that breaks your brain.
Oh,
Subasso Sniper uses the arrow and gunpowder. Basically, the gunpowder does everything the opposite of what the arrow
Oh.
does.
got it. Found the way to type it out now.
Yeah, it's different because it's not world edit, so the commands are different. Also, for anyone who's watching who's like, wow, this is terrible. You're doing a terrible job at terraforming.
Shh.
I
Hush,
am
child,
aware.
you do not know what you speak of yet.
I'm just trying to fill in the holes, okay, guys?
That's what
And that keeps happening to me on like I post pictures on Instagram of stuff, and people are always like, I get people who like I have like pictures where we've got like the like the diamond walls and stuff, and people are like, that looks really great, but the diamond is gross. I'm like, well, yeah.
Well, wouldn't you know? Surprise, surprise, that's still in progress.
Wait, solid diamond walls are not medieval fantasy friendly? Oh my god.
Oh my.
I don't dare think they're really anything friendly.
No, not really. I mean, maybe if you're going for like a
Modern, maybe?
No, not even then. It's a
Maybe use them as
Yeah.
an
So-
energy wall or something.
So yeah, someone
Yeah,
told
like
me that they look a lot like the tiles on the bottom of a pool, and I was like, all right, I get that.
I dig that, I dig that.
And-
Hmm. How about lift that bit?
Place prismarine bricks.
Okay.
Place.
If anything that I do does look weird, please do tell me.
Yeah, it all looks weird. Start
Oh.
over.
Oh. You are a slave driver.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it right. No, it looks great. You're fine.
What's the level of the river down around here?
Yeah. Probably
Astro, do you want
ocean level. I think it's 62.
Astro, you want to see what I've gotten on Solgen? Now that I actually got the middle staircases up.
Yes, but give me one moment.
Around here.
Alright.
I'll try and fix this.
Okay, let's lift this up a few blocks.
Okay. TP CX. Oh, it is dark.
Oh no, the darkness.
Darkness.
Is
Darkness.
the lake supposed to be really deep?
Darkness within darkness awaits.
Okay. It looks good. I don't like the prismarine though.
Oh,
Yeah, those are more just a temporary block. So, do you have an idea of what block we could use instead? Do we want to use quartz or?
Yeah, I would say
Astro, if
quartz,
you're gonna
quartz or
call him out,
diorite.
Give him an idea.
Quartz or diorite.
I'll try diorite.
Are we doing stairs, or does it have to be like a stair block, or can it be any block?
It needs to have a slab.
Ah, dang it. I was gonna say calcite.
I mean, you can do calcite
Alas.
with like diorite in
Alas,
between.
Foiled once again.
Prismarine, polish.
Diamond walls are probably
Nice.
indestructible. I like it. I started a survival server with friends, which is why I haven't been on Astroland in a while. No worries. I don't think anyone's been on Astroland in a while, so.
Who this?
Taby.
Ah.
I try to check
Yeah.
into the Discord every now and then, though.
Yeah, I've also been in a survival build doing my own private
How does this look,
project.
Astro?
Yeah, this looks good. I like it. I would say that we probably want to do the floors if we're going to do that part in diorite. Should also probably do like the floors like down here. Would that be right?
Probably be a good idea.
Yeah, but
Mm,
and I would say also it might be good to take the bottommost level of the stands, right? That slab level, and I would actually get rid of that layer of slabs and replace it with like walls or fences or something, so that there's like a clearly defined difference between the walking areas and the sitting areas. You know, um,
mhm.
I want some sort of what do you call it? Um, kind of in
I
between
was
thing.
I was wondering if we should do like each of the individual levels their own kind of block color, but I'm not sure about the idea.
Like each of the different levels of the stands.
Yeah, so like this one, like they alternate. So like some stuff the other sandstone. So this one is red sandstone, and then this level would be white red sandstone, and then this one would be red,
Oh,
white,
I kind of like it
and then
having. I kind of like having divisions based on like the circular distance as opposed to the like radially as opposed to circumferentially. I don't know what the word is.
yeah, this
Vertical
would
rather than horizontal.
yeah, that just would have helped to define or separate the layers of the better of which kind of level is which seating arrangement.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with everyone just kind of, with I don't think there needs to be too much definition. I think that the big thing is just that like down here. Let me
I
grab
have a
a
hold
down
on, I have
here.
an idea.
It would be good to have something that defines this as being this is walking area. Because otherwise, why do we have these diorite stairs here, right? I'm assuming the idea is that you walk up the stairs and then you walk sideways into your row, right?
Hmm.
But if we have seating all the way down here, then why do we need the stairs, right?
Because the stairs is a walkway, and the rest of those are seating.
Yeah, but I think
The stairs. If this is just straight seating, then you can't really go up or down on them. You need the stairs to do that.
I mean, are
Wait,
we
let me try.
imagining that? Are we imagining that these are like actual chairs, or is it
Uh,
literally like this, where it's just because I know that like in some of the big Greek amphitheaters and stuff, Roman amphitheaters, I don't know, they had seating that was literally just like steps, right? Is that what this is, or um
I would have done chairs, but Minecraft limits doesn't really allow for it.
okay. So this Ivan is the this is a giant fight arena or
Oh,
this big
okay.
entertainment center, I guess, in the middle of the city. It's called the Soljan Titania. It's very old. The top of it is this circus tent looking thing that I'm sure that people have seen pictures of because it's very that's big. But then it extends underground. You can see ground level on the top of the mountain is right about there, and then it extends deep down into the mountain, and we've got the arena with a variety of villagers and upside down pandas and stuff right now. And then seating, and then there'll be box seating up here, and we're probably gonna try and make the roof kind of beautiful. And then underneath is where you come in. You got this room, which is obviously not going to stay diamonds and gold.
Okay.
But this is going to have little portals. I want to do command block teleporters to all the different areas of the stands. You can see the body of this is quite large
Wait, so like
underground.
in Astroland, when we have that teleporting block. That's.
Oh, the big teleporter room? Kind of like that, yeah.
Mhm.
Although without buttons, it's going to be all
Portals.
probably not.
So probably pressure plates.
Yeah, pressure plates, I would think. That's the plan in here.
Astro, what do you think about something like this?
Yeah, that works.
Because then I can divide the rows up, but it also still is the right colors.
Oh, I see. Yeah, and we
And
can
then
just use spruce for the other one.
I can
Or
use
not spruce,
birch for it.
birch. There you go. Yeah, I like that.
And then that clearly defines the row. I'll change out the slab at the bottom of slabs.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it to. Yeah, I like it. It looks good.
You got the stamp of approval.
Yay.
Shoot.
Kind of the best of both worlds.
Okay, let's TP back to where I was. LP, I hope you're over by the mountains.
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
What do you think of the lakes?
They're lakey.
They got the right shape?
They're lake-tastic. I would say the sides need to be, like less vertical, but
So more curved.
oh, I mean, they need to have. I mean, they don't need to have, but I would say at least on the sides with the dirt and the grass, they should be like flatter, so there's an area for a beach, right? Like, so it doesn't just immediately drop off to 50 feet deep,
Fair.
The areas around the mountains can probably be steeper cliffs. I'm okay with that. But unless this was like a quarry that filled with water, there's no way that naturally it would be this steep. You want to feather it out.
Is this here? All right.
Yeah. It just needs to not
We
be
need, like,
sand,
a small-
probably.
Yeah, small mountain. I'm thinking.
That's fine. We can do it with stone or grass or whatever.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna still expand the sand this way a bit more, just to give a bit more shape.
I'm gonna shove these backwards a little bit. Try and give this a little bit more of a gradual incline. Even these areas with the cliffs need to be. I think I probably need a gravity brush. Actually, is what it is.
A what brush?
A gravity brush.
The heck is that?
It's
Gravity brush Gravity brush takes any blocks that are suspended above air and brings them down, so they're brought down to the ground.
No floating
And
blocks, right?
It works on caves as well, so be careful.
Yeah, I think we're outside the area that was naturally regular world gen, so there shouldn't be any caves.
Alright.
I believe. That's my hope. But it rarely works out that way.
Where is the red sandstone wall? There it is.
Is that actually no? The water would go here, but I guess we could just turn this into the sand bit.
Yeah, what's the water
this-
level 62 or it's 65?
I think the water
63 is the water level, if I
I
recall.
think the water level would be a bit higher than the river water.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Just so it could like fall into it a bit more.
That is fair, yeah. So we bring it up to
So
like
then-
66, something like that. It gives it maybe
I'm
67.
thinking maybe 70. 70 or 60.
Oh, that's high. Okay.
'Cause then it'll be like the perfect height here to give it a little bit of a fall. Because then it'll be like 1 or 2 blocks above the little slope, and then it'll fall in.
Yeah, I like that. If that's the case, then this area over here needs to be thickened, I think, because otherwise this would not be enough to hold back that much water. You
What do you mean
didn't
thickened?
like we need to.
This bit here.
Yeah, we need to draw this out like this.
I have no idea what you're doing right now.
Can you see me?
I know, but what command is this?
Oh, I'm using the voxel stamper brushes.
I know, but how?
I'm using melt.
I don't
so
know
it's-
how to do that.
Okay, no
Melt
worries.
is the opposite. Melt's the opposite of fill. So if you have fill applied to your arrow brush, then you can use the gunpowder and use the melt command, and it does the opposite of fill.
So is melt?
Yeah, it's
Slash melt or
It's slash B space E space melt, and then you can
Got
do a separate one that's slash B and then a number, and that'll change the radius of your melt command. Because right now I'm using a big melt command, but you can use a small one. Whatever floats your boat. Also, technically, the melt command is the one that's going to be taking away, you'd actually want to be using the gunpowder, which is like an opposite
I've
note,
got
which is
it.
pulling out.
Yeah, I got it.
Let me gravity all this. All right, this lake's coming along, moving right along.
So how's that?
Um,
That would work well then.
yeah, I think that's fine. We actually might. I'm gonna go ahead and
Much
join.
smaller than this. Hmm?
I'm gonna join this up right here, just because I really want to make sure that it doesn't look like this is a dam.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because it's not a dam. It's just the.
That's just how it looks.
Yeah, we want to make it look like, if you're standing in this lake, what's the easiest way for me to get out of this lake? Oh, it's over here through this little pass into the river, because that's what water does. We also want to make sure we paint the bottom of this before we fill it with water.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm just trying to get the general shape, and then I'm gonna make this all into something.
Yeah.
Like coat it with something, and then change it into whatever block we want.
Perfect. Look at you.
That's how I did the other one.
I love it. You're thinking of all the right things.
I have had good teachers.
So yeah. Let's see. Push that back a little bit.
I literally knew nothing of commands before I joined here. And now look at me.
Yeah, takes a little bit, but I think the results are worth it.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be a beautiful little lake.
Slave.
Beautiful little lake.
Ah yes, just ignore what I said.
What did you say?
Nothing.
What did you say? I don't listen. Sorry. At least I'm honest about it, right?
Yeah, true. I just said that you have a competent slave now.
I mean, it's not slavery if they volunteer. That's what I keep telling myself to make it okay.
That's how you've convinced yourself.
Yeah.
And the FBI agent.
Yeah, it's not slavery if they volunteer. I mean, it's not like I, actively forced you guys to come and build in my Minecraft world.
True.
All of you asked to come over here, so really,
I mean,
No,
it's
but-
not wrong. We're all crazy.
Agreed.
Also true. Gumpy, what do you think
Yes.
about there being another little lake up in here?
Ah,
Kind
shit,
of
what's the
one-
command?
one mountain pass over to the west.
Oh, over here.
I would think
Where?
that we'd have some water. Well, so initially my thought was I wanted there to be like a little stream, because I think that it's always good if there's multiple streams that feed a lake. I think if one stream in, one stream out is kind of boring. So I was thinking we put one here, but then I was like, well, where does that stream come from? And I was like, well, there's this big kind of weird basin out here in the mountains. This could be water.
You can have two multiple. You can have a lake in here, and then one, and then it waterfalls down to this one.
Yeah,
And
that
then
was
you
my
can
thought.
You could have it come from here, because that's where the grass ends.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think that is that okay with you?
What's usually a source of water? Like, what does it usually look like?
Honestly, usually it's just water that's trickling out of a gap in the rock, because it comes out of the ground for the most part. Hey,
I guess you
it's
could start.
Tarek.
No, that'd be much stronger stream then.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, it doesn't have to come out of little caves and stuff for the most part in real life. And actually, Red Satchmo here, Tarek, can probably correct me because he knows more about nature than I do. But I think, like, springs and stuff, they generally just kind of flow out of the ground or out of gaps in the rock and stuff. It's usually relatively unimpressive, all things considered. But it's usually like multiple little ones that feed in together and it grows as it goes. So like you might have water that comes out there. You might have water that comes out also like from a gap in the rock here. And they feed together,
So I was thinking maybe you could have a pool here.
Mm-hmm.
then there's going to be a waterfall here,
Mm-hmm.
and it waterfalls into the lake here,
Mm-hmm.
which can then trickle down
Yeah,
this
down.
way
Yeah, I would have to.
into the other.
Yeah, and
into the
we'd
other
probably
way.
just clean this area up so it's not so jaggedy.
Yeah, but overall, I think like a lake there kind of feel with a waterfall in between would look cool.
All
And
right.
you can have a little bit of water coming in from up here. It's like little water streams.
Oh, I like that too. Yeah, that's good. Tark says ancient water spirits beneath the mountains spew forth great torrents of water from their mighty maws.
What?
Sounds about right.
I don't know about you, but my maw doesn't spew any water forth, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Spit.
Let's see. I'm imagining like those fountains with the little cupids who spit water.
Spitting rhymes.
Spitting rhymes. Player's gonna play.
MC Cupids.
MC cupids.
I don't think there might be a water source there. There could be a water source here though. So definitely from there down here. Right, I'm gonna clean up the other one first, and then.
Yeah,
I'll
no, I'm
come
sorry.
back and
Sorry
clean
for
up.
distracting you. I'm gonna mess around with this terrain a little
How's this for a cave?
bit. Okay. That's a big cave.
So, yeah, I'm just thinking like there could be like at least maybe one or two big caves.
Yeah,
And this
sure.
could just be happen to be one of those that collected water for a while.
I'm down. We're probably gonna have to put some more mountain on top of that though, because otherwise that thing's looking pretty hollow.
Yeah, true. Do I have sand? I was gonna put sand
That works too.
and then terraform it, cause oh god.
Sure. There's
So
also a lot of
Mm.
mountain lakes that don't necessarily have any sources. They just accumulate from precipitation and snowmelt. That's true. I didn't think about that. These peaks are definitely going to be somewhat snowy. Well, that's actually interesting. This is the caldera right here. I didn't even realize that. Maybe the water comes from in here. Maybe this is just full of water.
Yeah, could be. That's why I pointed it out.
It's a dead mountain full of water. Oh.
Gotta
How's
be a better
this?
block.
Yeah, it's better. Man.
Smaller entrance, big cave. I'm thinking of having some light sources in here.
Yeah, if you're gonna do light sources, I would do like natural ones, sea pickles, glowberries.
Aww. Yeah, I'm gonna be. You know the cave I have, like the small one with like a bunch of glowberries
Mm-hmm.
and blossoms in it.
Probably yes.
Because I want that to become a theme.
Yeah, sure. I'm down.
So I have like multiple caves of that type. Oh, we're gonna have to definitely clean up the mountains.
Yeah, that's fine. This is what I told people though. People were like, "Oh, you're doing it in World Painter, so like, it's gonna be really easy to, because all the mountains are just done, right?" I'm like, "No,
No.
that's not the way this works. It's actually
Yeah,
probably
if you
going to
wanna
be
do it
more
the
work
deep
now."
and dirty way.
Oh no.
Get down and dirty.
Down and dirty. The
And
dirty
what's this
30.
bit to come out? Oh, that is.
Let's dig a tunnel.
Dig, 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 dig.
Here. Like
Right.
3.
Time to take out some of the.
Time to take out the trash. No, is that not what you were gonna say?
No, not coming from you, Astro.
Time to take out the trash. No, nothing.
No.
I mean, there's a certain Duke Nukem line I want to say, but I'm not going to.
Okay.
You're
I
reminding
tried.
me of.
I tried. Can't fault me for trying.
Kinda can.
Wow. I feel personally attacked.
I
Let's
felt such a need to dox you just then.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't dox me. No
Oh,
dachshunds
it'd be
here.
so easy.
No dachshunds here.
I mean, hasn't Tarek actually said your name on stream like
Multiple
several times?
I think I've said my name on stream.
Yeah, multiple times.
Oh yeah, if you were just gonna say that my name is Evan, that's fine.
Yeah,
don't
that's literally what I was.
I thought you were gonna tell them my social security number or something. That would be
Oh
really
yeah, 'cause,
unfortunate.
like I easily use my hacking skill to get such information from.
Yeah, you're elite
wherever
hacker.
it comes
We
from.
get it. You're elite hacker, okay? Jeez.
Mhm.
No need to rub it in, Gumpy. Just because some of us are really bad with computers.
You think I'm not? Oh, impressive of you to assume that I'm actually good at computering.
At first, I thought this was just you in survival. Not survival, no.
Imagine playing like this in survival.
I know,
because
my
you
legal
are-
name is not Astro. At this point, though, in my life, given like the way things have been going, especially with like this project and everything, I think Astro might be closer to my real name than Evan is. I think more people
At
call
this
me Astro
point.
at this point.
More people know you as Astro. Than
Yeah,
Evan.
exactly. It's just,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's just hashtag famous people things. What can I say?
Jacksepticeye. Nobody knows him as Sean anymore. It's just Jack.
Rip.
Or PewDiePie as Felix.
Mm.
Is Markiplier's actual name Mark?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
Question mark?
Yeah, see, maybe I should have made my screen name something similar to my IRL name. It could have been it.
Yvonne.
I mean, I'm trying to think of how you could even combine Evan with an astrological phenomenon.
Evanova. Yeah.
It actually doesn't
That-
sound half bad. Evanova.
It's
gee.
here, though.
No, I don't eat Evans. That's weird. I don't like that. No. Make it go away. How do you delete
It hurts me.
Google, how do you delete someone else's comment?
That's simply you turn
Um,
off comments. That's what YouTube would tell you to do.
That's awful. No.
Should I make the riverbed sand
Yes.
for now?
For now.
Astro, can I grab you away from that for a minute to show you kind of how this would look?
Yes. I'm inside your head. Okay, there it goes.
You wouldn't
Get
be the
out
first person.
Get out while you still can.
Get out while you still can. I like it.
You wouldn't be the first. You wouldn't be the first person I've driven insane. Is the gold and copper on the ends look all right? I'm unsure about the gold.
Actually, I kind of like the gold more than the copper. I kind of want both ends to be gold. It's very flashy.
The reason I did gold and copper was kind of the opposite colors of each side.
That's true, yeah. One thing I would say is that we might consider doing, because I know that like yours is like attached to the end, we might move it into the stands by 1 block so that there's still a 5-block walking space, because I feel like might feel a little bit cramped.
Let's do this.
No, oh yeah, that's good too. I was actually thinking like this space here, but actually 3 blocks is actually fine because I think it should feel kind of cramped. No, it looks really good.
It's the same. And that's still more width than what you're gonna get on this platform. Actually,
Economics. Man, if I knew anything about economics and I gave any sort of advice about finances, I would definitely change my name to Economics. Like legally change my name. You should change your internet persona name to Wingus McDingus. Thanks, Tarek.
Weak as what now?
Wingus McDingus.
Okay.
Thanks, Tarek. That's a great suggestion. I'll take it under advisement.
I mean, is there a math pun you can make with Evan? I mean, Evanomics can be kind of used for trigonomics, but
For math puns, no. The only puns I've ever been able to discover with my name are like evangelical.
Yeah,
or
that's the one that immediately came to my mind.
or Evanescence.
I
That's
think
it.
that one's already taken.
Yeah, and be Evanescence and then sing that one song. Exactly. That's the only thing. I think also something that might be cool would be to take the gold block and the copper block, and then right here at the end where it
Yeah.
Where are the
like that
keys?
maybe. Oh, maybe one block out actually. Like here.
Yeah, it needs to be right there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this one right here.
Oh yeah, you're right. I have it backwards. Nice. I like it. It makes it feel like a weird little animal pin.
I have an idea. Let me see if I can do it.
Be
And my night vision just wore off.
that one song. Do you want permanent night vision?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, because I've got the command right here.
I'm sure you do.
It's permanently bound to it.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to mountains. But call me if you
Okay.
need me.
What would you think about like a gateway kind of like this?
No,
Though?
it is clay.
Maybe a bit
How?
tall. Maybe a bit taller so it reaches the top level.
The only thing that would worry me is that like it probably obstructs people's view. I don't know if that's a problem or a feature, but
Yeah, that definitely obstructs people's view. Good point.
But that could be something that's intentional, you know, like, hey, you want seats where you can actually see stuff, you gotta pay more money. That's the way the world works.
Wasn't it a thing in Roman times that people stood? I started writing out Roman times.
Yeah, but I feel bad making people stand.
Stood.
Yeah, but I feel bad making even the poor people. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't think the poor people would ever even be able to make it inside the arena at this point. It's too expensive. They'd be the ones standing up here at the top, on the streets, and trying to look down through these little fence slats and everything. That's where the poor people would be. Because that's why they've got this little the stew on a bucket thing that John made. Is the stew bucket? It's still here. Nice. Oh, stew on a rope. What a great invention.
Yeah, you just straight up can't see that with the way it's structured.
Yeah,
just because of the fact.
Yeah, but if it was something that included music, or if it was like a gladiator kind of fight, you could at least hear what's going on. I think would be the big thing. If you stand up here, you could kind of see down.
Are you still gonna have this glass around the top? Because
Colored
if so,
glass?
you probably can't hear it. Yeah, around the walls.
No, I don't know why there's colored glass here. Oh, it's not everywhere. It's just in some places. I think that was something I was trying, and then it didn't work. Standing room is still a thing. Yeah, I know. But I feel bad for the people of Illias because, I mean, like, these people never get to skip leg day, you know? Like, this entire city is just basically completely built out of stairs. The last thing I want to make them do is stand to watch, you know, to watch the opera. That feels mean. You know? Like, not taking into account the, you know, the rampant slavery and other wealth inequalities present in this world, but making them stand, that's just mean.
That's too much.
It's too much. Where am I going? I'm gonna go back to mountains. Go.
Have fun. Boop. I'm gonna start making the rest of the stands look like the one I showed you.
Boy.
Awesome. Wait, are you going somewhere, Gumpy?
No. I was just saying bye because he was saying I'm gonna go back now. How does this look? Overall structure.
Looks beautiful. What are we looking at?
Because the sand bit is pretty much the layout of what's gonna be.
Yeah.
painted.
It's not gonna all be sand, right?
No, it's all gonna get terraform, like
Okay.
masked over. Like I said, I turn it into a material so that I can then mask it without having to go.
I
Now
gotcha.
this, now that, now this, now that. It needs all painting and all that.
I think the one big thing is that we want to make sure that we, before we paint this stuff, we got some floaty blocks. Let's gravity those down. Oops. That was not my gravity brush.
So,
And in
Don't know
general,
why.
just needs a bit of a cleanup.
Yeah, just
Still.
clean the edges and it'll be good. I feel like we should probably do like you've done with the sand masking everywhere before we think about adding water.
Mm-hmm.
So we can see. You need to
Oh
set
yeah,
your,
that's.
you need to get your priorities straight, Illias. Never skip
That's
leg
what
day.
I always do. I always mask something so I can then just go / mask sand. That's it.
My dream is to build another city one day. It's all just downhill. That would be good.
gosh.
Sure, don't do this to us.
It's
When-
the classic. Back in my day, you had to walk up hills both directions.
Yeah, but this one's like, yeah, we used to live in Illias, but there was too much walking upstairs, so we made an entirely downhill city.
Oh, what was that rating? 7.2 out of 10? Too much water? Instead of
yeah.
that, is too much walking?
Too much
Maybe it's
walking.
2.7 out of 10. Too much walking.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll not go
Different.
there again. Don't bring your grandmother to this place.
Grandmother. Let's see.
My grandmama. That's the one.
Grandmama.
I thought you were gonna try and say that in a Scottish accent for a second.
I would never insult.
I can't
Scottish
do
like that.
accents. Oh, catch you later, Tart. Nice, nice
I
hanging
was about
with
to
you.
say, I know Tara can do accents.
Yeah, but he's in the chat. You can't do accents in the chat, I don't think.
Join us.
I mean, I guess you could try.
Yeah. I mean, plenty of RPGs try
That's true.
it.
There was a series of books that I used to read when I was a kid called Redwall. It was about anthropomorphic animals. It was like the original, not the original, but like it was like OG furries kind of. But
And you casually read this.
I mean, it
Well,
wasn't really
very
furries. It was just animals, but they acted like people.
You've already dug this hole.
And
That's just a furry, confirmed.
Exactly.
there's nothing wrong with being a furry. I've
Oh
met
no,
some
I
very
was just
nice
saying that
people who
you
are
are a
furries.
furry and it's been confirmed now.
But what was I talking about? Oh, but they used to. The guy who wrote that tried really hard to portray like European accents in the form of text, which was always interesting.
The one I always see portrayed in text is Cockney. That's the one I always see.
Yeah, lots of
like,
governors.
in like RPG. And in its
In it, bro.
Yeah, in it.
and bruv.
Yeah.
Oi, what's in it for me, bruv?
Oh, don't do that.
Guppy.
Hey, you could probably do that accent better than I could, Guppy.
I probably could, but I'm not gonna insult myself in such a way.
Yeah, MCX. That's cultural appropriation or something.
Something along those lines. So did we say 70 or 69?
69. Wait, 70. 70, I think.
Ah, yes. 69. Ooh.
I don't know. It's a joke. It's a good joke.
It's
Oh,
ridiculous.
hey, look, this person says, want to become famous? Buy followers, primes, and viewers on sketchylink.com.
Ooh.
I want to
Totally
become
legitimate.
famous.
Tempting.
I want to be famous. If
wanna be
how much does it cost though? That's the real thing. Cuz like the reason that I want to become famous is so that I can have money. And if I'm spending
you're
money
gonna
to get famous,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Amen.
I'm just saying, that's why you got to be careful because, you're going to be famous. You got to not spend all
What
your
was
money
that
on becoming
song again?
famous. What song?
It's like song. Ah,
I
it's
don't know.
now.
You know, it's probably I can't speak. A statistical certainty that someone has probably like opened one of those links on stream and it's just been a disaster.
I like to think that it's actually just a marketplace where
Why?
you can buy followers and stuff.
I just typed into Google "I wanna be" and the first search into it. Do you want to know what it is?
I want to be the very
Same.
best.
I wanna be a slave.
Oh,
Why?
is that a song or is it just people wanting to be
I
slaves?
think it's a song.
Okay, thank God, because
There's a lot of weird songs.
That's the one. Total Drama Island. That's where it was coming from.
oh man, that show is like so old.
I know.
I
Shows
remember-
my age.
I know. I remember when that stupid show was new.
Dumpy, you are not that old.
Let me live out my
I
grace
remember-
life.
I remember when Adventure Time just came out, and now that's like an old show.
Did you watch the Adventure Time?
No, I didn't watch Adventure Time. It didn't appeal to me.
No, but did you? Were you around when it was just a YouTube sketch?
Yep.
I was not on YouTube when I was younger, so
Okay,
no, I was.
that's fair. See, that was the big thing for me.
Literally, the only thing I remember watching from YouTube around that time is and this was around Diamond and Pearl, Black and White, mind you, was a video that had fan-made evolutions for specific legendaries.
Oh, nice.
I think it was Manaphy, it was Darkrai, which is fun fact. That's actually where I got my YouTube icon. It's a fan-made evolution of Darkrai from like 2009.
Huh.
There was also Jirachi, and it had that. And I didn't even realize this was common music until later, but it had that one song that was like on a lot of videos from that time. That da da da.
Oh yeah.
I have no clue.
You would probably know if you heard it, Gumpy.
Probably, but I do not know.
That's literally the only video I really remember watching around that time. I was also into Spectrobes around that time, so I remember watching a video that introduced me to a power metal band that I really like, which
Nice.
is Luca Turilli. I don't know. It just started out as harpsichord, and all of a sudden, bam, electric guitar, and it was awesome.
Spectrobes. Baby
Bam,
says
and I was hooked.
Spectrobes.
Well, it wasn't even related to Spectrobes. It was just on this specific video. And I was just because I was trying to find out how to beat the final boss from Spectrobes Origin at that time, and I came across that video, and because back then they didn't really have a lot of like final boss walkthroughs for kind of obscure games like Spectrobes, and so that was like the only one I could even see back then, and it had that music on it, and then the music stuck.
Wait, Watson, is that the name of a song? I came in. I don't.
What's it called?
I can't
No,
pronounce
it's
it.
not
It's in
that song.
Chinese.
I can. Ow.
There
Bei Feng
I-
Xiao
it's like-
Xiao. I know a very small amount of Mandarin.
Oh wait,
That's it.
found the.
Da, 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 da.
What?
I wanted to do the.
What are you doing?
I wanted to do the lakes.
Oh, sorry.
I love how there's 7 Twitch viewers and I'm the only viewer on YouTube still, and I'm just keeping it on in the background.
I like that we started that when Gumpy logged on. She was like, "Let's do a lake," and we were like, "Yeah, let's just do a small lake." And now it's turned into like this crazy system of rivers up in the mountains.
And my dude, I think the theme is if I have my fingers in it, small becomes medium, medium becomes big, big becomes what the heck have we been doing?
Hey, Gumpy, do you want to do something really cool?
Depends.
Oh no.
I want to do a really big waterfall
Where?
right here.
It's gonna take like 30 seconds for your thing to update.
I want to
Ooh.
punch a hole
Okay,
in the side of this mountain.
I'm too
You could do
curious.
it a bit higher.
I don't want to go too high because this thing is. So the idea is that this big volcanic caldera up here. I don't know if you guys can see it. But this is gonna be I want this to be have a lot of water and then magma at the bottom.
didn't realize it was that deep.
Yeah. And I want it to be the case that it melts the snow around it, the water, and it rains and stuff, and water falls in here. And then the heat from the magma at the bottom heats the water until it boils up. And as it boils up, it comes out as a waterfall.
Wait, this is an actual volcano?
Yeah.
Wouldn't we have to like flatten out the top a bit more?
The top of the volcano?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's okay.
I've never been to a volcano, so who am I to know?
I don't know. I mean, it's not a fantastically realistic volcano, no. But
It's
Yeah, that is a
volcano.
yeah, it's a very deep caldera.
yeah, but I kind of like this idea that it boils the water, and we have a boiled waterfall, huh?
Mm.
I don't. You'd have to put magma blocks at the bottom, I think, because I don't
Yeah,
think you can actually really do lava.
No, I'd put magma at
Without
the bottom. I think is probably the way to go. Wow, this is a really thick mountain too.
Damn.
Dang it! Now I
Wait.
now I have that song stuck in my head. Who was it
So
that
where was that you
posted that song, that Chinese song?
What's up?
Where was it that you wanted the waterfall?
Oh, here. We have to dig a tunnel through into the body of the caldera, but I think that would be really cool to have. And it's probably like a waterfall that doesn't happen all the time, just like
Yeah.
sometimes when the
I'm just
conditions
trying
are
to think
right.
of what the bottom would look like.
The bottom
You
of
might
what?
have better.
Of the waterfall?
You might have.
Mm-hmm.
I would
Might have better
say
luck using. You might have better luck using a spear,
How about-
just to dig out that waterfall.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
how about we dig out here, and then have it like trickle down.
yeah, I want to dig it out, and I want there to be like a little, because the way waterfalls generally happen, this is for waterfalls that are always there, but they have like a depression at the bottom because the water comes down with such force, and it hits the bottom and kind of bowls it out usually, and then the water kind of flows out from there.
It is a good song, Watson. I'll give you that much. I didn't want that
So
song
like
stuck
that?
in
I like that.
all things right now.
Yeah, I like that. We need to clean it up a little bit because the walls are a little bit flat, but yeah. That is mostly how a lot of geysers work. Although this one, so the way that geysers work usually is that you've got a round chamber with a small hole in the top, and when it superheats the water, when the water gets hot enough, it'll blast out high pressure through that little hole. But in this case, you've got an open air caldera, so you don't really have the ability to blast the water out at high pressure. It would really just boil up and up and up until it's tall enough to come out of the hole, I think. Kind of like boiling water. Huh?
Most of the flat stone, like the flat bits of the rock, would probably get covered with the water because we can expand it so the actual water could go out to here.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'm going to dig
So
a
we can
bigger
go
hole
all the
than
way
that.
down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. And now MCX is obsessed with that song.
Because it's stuck in my head and I can't get it out.
Oops.
It's a good song.
It is. I'm not saying it's not.
Go.
Thanks, Watson.
Nice. Still like a long ways up there, caldera. That's
And you can
crazy.
have like a bunch of vegetations around the sides here, but because at this point it'd be like near the warmer sides.
Yeah. I would say, yeah, you wouldn't have any vegetation like really close to the water because when the water comes out, it's probably very hot.
Oh no, I'm talking about like the edge here.
Yeah, down there where it's cooled down a bit.
I'm gonna put on that power metal song I was mentioning to see if I can get that stuck in my head instead.
By the time it has come out, it would have probably cooled down to a reasonable level halfway down, and then by the time it hits the bottom, it'll be like warm but hot spring level warm. So
Yeah.
there could be like vegetation with the bunch of steam.
Yeah, I would say there'd be a lot of actually like really green stuff down there at the bottom, probably.
Like I'm thinking we could have it crawling up the mountain, like not next to the water, but like down the sides here. Because by then it won't be cold; it'll be warmed up from the steam and the hot water being next to it. So, like there'll be like a bunch of mossy stuff around the sides. So it
Yeah.
like cups the actual thing.
No, I like it.
I feel like it'll look really pretty, especially. And you can also have a bit of vegetation up here, like above it.
Yeah, yeah, because the mist, the mist coming from, or the steam would probably, yeah, I
Like,
think that'd be really
kind of
cool.
tropical, with like a tropical kind of feel to it.
Mhm.
And you can have like cobwebs going
Which is
around.
interesting because I think a lot of the rest of this area down here is probably going to be a lot of it's gonna end up being a lot of what do you call it? Snow
Snow?
and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so they could just be like this one really tropically kind of segment in the mountain, but that's only because of the steam and the hot water from the volcano. Ooh, this is fun.
I'm probably gonna need to hide this this sign though. Maybe we could just
I
kind
think
of.
it's working. I think I'm getting this song stuck in my head instead. It's that one power metal song I was mentioning. I still like
Give
this
it,
song.
give it a second, it'll be gone soon.
I think one higher. I wish we could have lava under here, but I don't. It doesn't play nice with water. So.
Yep. Then again, it probably would be a decent idea to have some obsidian at the bottom.
You could have lava and then cover it with red glass.
Good.
Yeah.
you
Have
can
it on
have
like
camp-
cracks or something.
And you can have campfires to make it steamy, like smoky.
Yeah. I mean, I think magma works well too because it looks about the same underground.
I think the caldera's too high to use campfires, even with like hay bales.
Yeah. It's well. Yeah. I don't think I can make them invisible, unfortunately. Might be able to just add particle effects with something though. Watson says, "I knew that he'd regret his power metal song."
What?
Water?
What did he say?
I knew that he'd regret his power metal song.
I knew that he'd regret his power metal song. No, I love my power metal song.
Let's see.
I'd rather have this stuck in my head anytime.
Okay, Gumpy, I'm gonna leave you alone to continue working on that stuff, and I'm gonna go.
Speaking of which, look up Legend of Steel by Luca Turilli if you're curious with what I'm listening to.
Ooh,
Great
this
song.
probably should have been a much smaller river. Ooh.
well, I don't think all of it will be water, right?
Maybe it's like it used to be like really tall, but oh V, that's yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
As-
the wall would probably have worn it down and just worn it down.
Yeah. As long as the water, is in such a way where, like the streams that are highest elevation are the thinnest. That's the biggest thing because you don't have like a big stream that becomes a smaller stream over time. Not really. It doesn't really happen.
Yeah, I'm working on it. So probably start from here.
Look how smart I am. I'm using this instead of having to add all of these different things. I'm just using a command for things that are not air. That makes this really easy.
I still find it funny that I found one of my favorite metal songs on a random like low-res Spectrum's origin videos from like 2010 or something. I unironically really love this song.
Good.
You do you, man. Don't let
You do you,
anyone
boo.
take your spirit from you. Da, 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 da.
Oh.
I guess we should probably expand this river next to Phalia too. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot to do. Why did I make so much
And
work for
so little
myself?
time. 'Cause
This is really pretty though. Isabel's done an amazing job over here.
Oh, I need to go see that area. I haven't seen it in person yet.
It's very very ooh.
Let me
Aw.
see.
You could TV me, yeah.
Ooh.
It's like a whole city over here.
Yeah, I like it.
Let me just finish what I'm doing before I lose my train of thought.
Yeah. Thought trains. But yeah, I think most of this is pretty much done. We just need to connect it up with the roads. But overall, not difficult. Okay.
We've done roads before.
I'm not going to worry about that. We'll worry about that on another day. That definitely needs to be...
Okay, that looks reasonable. I just need to change everything into sand around it.
Wow. Yeah, this area is going to be beautiful up here in the mountains with all these different streams
How
and
do
whatnot.
I like make it a spot where I can TP once I've TP'd somewhere else?
I just memorized the coordinates. I suppose you
Oh.
could sleep in a bed.
Or if you had a minimap mod, you can just use that to teleport, which is what I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, I'll get a bed.
Yeah,
Oh,
or you get a bed, or you just go to spawn every time using /kill.
It's not really yeah. I'm sure that there's a good way. Maybe someone in the chat can provide us with some information.
I would recommend a minimap mod, honestly, because you can actually not only can you see like a map of everywhere you've been, you can like right click and then just immediately teleport to it. That's how I
wait! Oh
teleport
my
back to where I
gosh!
was.
What?
Did she do all of this?
Oh, you're looking at Phalia? Yeah.
I love it.
I knew you'd like it. It's very gumpy.
I'm being called out, man.
No, it's the same reason why I knew you'd love the little what was her name? Ashling from the last D&D session. Cute little pixie who trapped them in a little pocket dimension as a prank.
I'm just,
I'm curious I'm curious what you think very MCX like.
What's up?
I'm curious what very MCX would look like.
Very ordered, very structured, where things have a place and they are in their place.
steampunk.
Things that are like
Steampunk.
very geometrical, I think, that follow natural order.
That's
what I think of.
With rose heads.
You're not wrong. Puryu is probably one of my favorite builders, and that dude builds like the craziest castles you'll ever see. He builds like these crazy like spiral staircases, and just it's insane. I wish I could build like that. But Gumpy was also right. Steampunk is definitely something I like.
I feel like bone mealing some areas would probably benefit just to get some grass and flowers.
I would not mess with that right now.
Oh no, I'm not.
I think it's still a work in
just thinking.
progress. But yeah, no, I agree with that. I'm pretty sure that there's still like a handful of builds that she's working on, so I don't want to mess with it until she's done. But
oh no, I'm not touching anything. It's just
yeah, no, you're right.
I love it. And did she come up with all the designs herself?
Yeah, she took it very seriously. Like I thought she was just gonna come and do like a single small guest build. But she went into like a creative test world and like mapped out all these buildings. I was like, dang.
You
is more,
underestimate the influence that Illias has on people. You thought the same of Richard as well, and look where we are now.
Yeah, it's true.
You thought sane people like this. No, only the insane come here.
I don't know. I guess it's just surprising to me that people like what we do as much as they do. Oh yeah, I love the little animal, the player head animals. They're adorable.
I'm pretty sure that's Hedwig.
A snow. It must be a snowy
Ooh.
owl then.
I love the emblem that she put into the mountain.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Just a lot of things here are lovely to look at. And
What was
very
it she told me
pleasing.
about the emblem is a sign because the Phalia is like like part of the fairy court, and so it's a sign of their alliance with Illias and the people of Venoria. I love that.
I
You
didn't
can
know.
give Ash. You can give
I didn't.
Ashling to her to play. You were saying?
How the heck? How the heck does the Feywilds have both? Is speaking of an Hush Whispers and has an. I don't get that.
What do you mean?
Isn't the Feywilds where the fairies and stuff come from?
Yes, but what you have, the reason that things are kind of the way they are is that the Feywild used to be connected, and when it was connected, a number of Fey creatures kind of made their way over into the prime material plane, set up shop, and decide to live here permanently, right? But as time has passed, the Feywild itself has been disconnected, and it's become kind of a myth. But the people who moved over here originally are still, they maintain their traditions and everything. So the fairy court is really just, at this point, it's a long deviated bloodline. A lot of people who live in Phalia probably have Fey blood, but they're probably not, like very closely related. Many of them have, in fact, probably all of them have never been to the actual Feywild except for the very oldest of them. So
Back
it's something.
in my day.
Yeah, so it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, it's kind of a hushed whispers thing where people don't really talk too much about the Feywild, but the people who used to live in the Feywild, we talk about them, right?
Should we see if we can get Legoman to join? Never mind. yeah.
Speak of the devil, and he shall appear.
It's kind of
Yeah.
like when people say, "Oh, I've got Aztec blood," right? Like obviously the Aztec Empire is long dead. Like there isn't anyone who's actually, like actively
Related to
pursuing the old ways or anything like that. Or at least I don't think so. Maybe there are a few, but it's definitely not something that's particularly active in this day and age. But it doesn't that doesn't mean that you can't celebrate the culture and everything.
Yeah, fair.
Just not the sacrifice, not the sacrificial thing.
Yeah, probably not that.
Probably.
Also, say hi to the internet, Legoman.
Hello.
You can
What do you mean,
internet
hello to the
famous.
internet?
Oh yeah,
Is
we're
someone
streaming.
recording?
No, we're
Oh,
streaming
And you're
right
on
now.
And
hello,
you are on.
hello there, stream.
We do a funny thing called trolling.
No, that would be me.
Yeah. I'll have to agree with that one.
I mean, Legoman can attest to that.
Uh-huh.
Bless his soul.
Are you guys
R.I.P.
building something right now?
Yeah, we're working on
building
a lake.
I'm working on Solgen a bit.
Hello.
Hello.
We're doing hashtag lake things.
I don't like how that looks.
I'm still not used to the upside down panda that we have in the arena.
He's adorable.
Good old Dinnerbone.
This is gonna be so pretty. I'm really excited for this.
For what, the lake?
The rivers that lead into the lake and everything else. This is like, you understand that this is like the first thing that we've done in the mountains too.
Oh! Well, dang.
Yeah, there's no other part of this build so far that we've done things like in the mountains.
Alvara.
Yeah, but Alvara's not like in the mountains. It's like at the base of the mountains, kind of. I guess it's kind of in the mountains. I don't know.
Kind of is.
It's kind of into the mountain though.
The temple kind of is.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair. But like, we didn't change that much of the terrain. Is what I guess what I'm getting at.
I
you know-
kind of like working with the terrain.
No, it's great. It's awesome.
It's challenging.
Hey, Dragon's here. What's up?
What?
In the chat.
The first thing that came into my head was the goddamn dragon joke.
Well, then when you mentioned it, I kind of thought of smog. Gumpy is smog. I had to specify that because there's two smogs. There's the popular Tolkien one, and then there's Gumpy smog.
Teeny tiny little gold stealing smog. Keep your wallets close and keep your daggers closer. Cause Smog and Kate are in town.
Okay.
I split the two little river things that you wanted to put in the mountains because it just didn't look right.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna have to boost up a bit.
Yeah, I would say the biggest thing is just yeah, actually no, those are fine. We just want to make sure that it looks like the water's coming out of like the base of the mountains more than the tip tops.
Yeah, because that's where it was starting, and it just didn't look right going all the way down the
Yeah.
middle, and I was just like,
No, I feel that. Can I start painting some of this sand down here in the lake, or are you still
Go
working
for
on
it. No, that big lake is done. It just needs a paint job
Okay.
now.
Let's paint it.
Hey, Astra,
Yes.
do you want to check the seating? Because I think I've got them largely in place.
Sure.
Astro's just all over the place today.
Oh, it looks good. I like it. I like this a lot. Yeah. I think that a mixture of copper and gold accents around this build are going to be really nice because it's got the same kind of red and gold, feel to it, but shiny and metal. Well, on my screen it's shiny. Yours too, I guess, because you've got complimentary on.
Yeah, assuming I had them on, I had them off, so.
Oh yeah. I don't know. The metal. I like the fact that the metal blocks are shiny with complementary shaders.
Yeah.
A fun thing. But yeah, no, this looks
And
really good.
Yeah, they kind of contrast the seats around them since they put the gold with the red and the red with the gold when it comes to the highlight or the accents.
Yeah. We need to figure out what we're gonna do in terms of. I would say this inner edge of the arena, so the part that's like quartz with like some emerald, probably needs to be upside down stairs and then with little fences on top of them. So let me show you.
I think I'll figure that out later. Mind for details right now.
No worries. But in general, I think probably like kind of like that.
And again, you guys are welcome to come in and work on it.
Yeah. Let's get rid of that so I don't forget though. Anyway. Sorry.
Oh, no.
Hello?
I'm using you as a
I think-
springboard to find my way back.
I'm gonna try and create a rock face leading into that cliff where I want, because apparently it's not very well defined.
Wait,
And I'd
where?
like to get it. You can teleport back to me if you want.
Okay.
Echo's
Hold on.
Cavern.
Oh, underground. I thought you were talking about cliffs. I was like, huh. Yeah, that
No.
works.
No, I want to close in the actual cave part.
Okay. Is this gonna be the one with the big lake and the giant stalactite in the middle? Or is that a different one?
It might be. I haven't touched this build in so long. I don't even remember what I originally had planned. But
Okay.
that sounds like this. Yeah, that looks like this.
Okay, yeah, so this is gonna be big. It needs to be a big cave. I would dig it out almost down to the base of the world. And then dig out some of these walls because they're fairly thick. We have some room, some wiggle room.
I do kind of wish we had this version in 1.18. Do you still use World Edit much? Or sorry, World Painter much, Aston?
I'm not using it currently, but I want to leave the option open until we need the space for something else. Until we find something where it's like we absolutely need an extra 64 blocks up or down. Because World Painter hasn't updated yet, so they're working on it.
I'd argue if we're going to be working on Vaster, we'd probably need the space.
I don't think so. We've got quite a bit of space as it is. And the bottom area, the very bottom layer, like in deep and everything, is mostly going to be the Lost Halls of Nithros, which are just that's something we can do later. I guess point being, I want to leave space under there for that specifically.
How
Is
see
there
through?
something that you foresee needing to use World Painter for in the foreseeable future?
Oh yeah, I mean I've only world painted like 15% of the map. I need to do the other 85%.
No,
Yeah,
I mean like for foreseeable future, as in until
it updates.
like yeah, we're definitely not gonna build like outside of the what we currently have within that time.
Yeah, I just until the benefits of switching to 1.18 outweigh the drawbacks, um, it doesn't seem necessary, right? Like I would
Is it-
hate for it to be the case where we update and then it's like, oh, but we really want to do this thing and it requires World Painter, and then I'm like, well, sorry, we can't do that, and then we have to just wait until it updates. World
Okay,
Painter,
but
the
do you
update team is very small, so I don't know how long it's going to take them.
yeah,
Could
but
be
do you
many months.
realistically see us needing World Painter in the foreseeable future when we're already trying to confine ourselves to the Alien Valley and you're waiting for 1.18 World Painter anyway?
No, I don't think so. But can you give me a reason that we absolutely need 64 blocks up or down?
Well, I could say the same for World Painter. Do you see a reason that we absolutely need it right now?
No, but I mean this is the safer option, I guess.
I think
This
another
gives us
reason I want to update, a couple of reasons I want to update to 1.18. Yeah, we get the extra height. All of my mods that I currently use are on 1.18. It's the same version as Astroland. Plus 1.18.1 is on the version that has the safety feature inbuilt because you had that Minecraft data breach or leak, or not even that. What was it? It was the thing where you could like hack.
Log4j?
Yeah, that.
yeah. And this is the discussion that I'd rather not have on stream. If you'd like to discuss it, we can talk about it later. We can talk about your concerns, and we can see if we can come to some sort of middle ground. But for right now, while I'm on my stream in front of people, I'd rather not have this discussion with you guys.
Mom,
Okay?
not in front of my friends.
If need be, if we feel the need to continue having this discussion, I can remove you from the chat. All right?
That's actually a fair that's a fair point. We should continue this some other time. I'm sure the stream people don't really want to hear us talk about it.
How
Let's
do
see.
I
read what
honestly
look?
forgot I was on stream for a bit. Apologies.
It's all good. It happens. Birch wood.
How do you make a natural waterfall look?
And
Waterfalls are hard to do in Minecraft. I know, Astro, you could probably use that video I sent you by Aurelion Sama to look up how to do the waterfalls, since they do pretty decent ones.
yeah, generally the best way I've found to make waterfalls is just to I mean, for this one's a very vertical waterfall. So it may just be the case that we just put some source blocks at the top and let it naturally fall down.
I'm just trying to see how I could make it look aesthetically pleasing just by layering a bit with diamonds right now.
I see. Yeah, I mean, I think what you have looks pretty good. I think it just needs to be a little more random, you know.
Where is that river?
And that's what I mean by layering. I'm just trying to do layers right now.
Did that get closed up?
I mean, mostly sand, I think.
Might have been. Huh.
And 10%. So we can use smooth sandstone. That'll. I'm trying to get kind of a gradient here where we gradually transition from the sand to stone and dirt and things like that. So
Mm-hmm. You want to
40.
come over and have a look so I can give you some advice, or you good?
No, I'm mostly I'm mostly saying it out loud so that people understand why I'm doing such a weird mix of blocks.
Fair enough. It'd be low pressure coming out of this, right?
The waterfall?
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of like when a pot boils over, you know, you boil water and you
Yeah.
put your macaroni in there and the water boils up over the edge, kind of like that.
I don't even think of where to start with this cave because I forgot half of what I wanted to do with it.
Good luck.
I'll need it.
Most likely. Water's not that see-through, is it?
Water?
No, it gets opaque fairly quickly. Why?
No, just wondering whether I have to do the background, like behind the water.
Oh,
Or could I just put like lapis blocks of blue concrete?
oh, I wouldn't do either of those. I would just have it be rock.
Fair enough.
Oh, that looks really
That's
good.
true. I think the river that was leading into the underground lake thing got blocked up. Do we want like the outside river to lead into the underground lake thing?
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Probably.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I don't know how else the water. I don't know how else the water's gonna get in there. But I don't know. I mean, how you? What do you feel? What do you think?
That would work. As I said, I'm just trying to think of how I want to shape this. Because I have largely forgotten a lot of my plans. Oh well, I'm just gonna. I guess I'll just kind of wing it.
That's the best way to do it.
All right, where's my tools? There we go. Iron axe and a golden axe. Brush, spear, air, eye,
A
mask,
bit of a gradient around here.
lodestone.
I don't know how good that looks though. Then
Where's my music playlist?
I just realized I haven't had music on this entire time.
I forgot that I put the Big Rock Candy Mountain in my playlist. It's an old country song. Hey,
Take me home.
hey, it is pretty good.
I'm not saying it's not. That's why I'm singing it.
Yeah, Gumpy doesn't sing songs that aren't good. Only good songs.
Exactly.
You should look up the Big Rock Candy Mountain then. I'll send it to you.
Let's go for it.
I'll DM it to you. It's this,
Always
right?
happy to go DM.
I run out of. Okay, cool. I didn't run out of undos.
There you. Where's your?
Okay,
There she is.
I think
There we
this
go.
will work. I think I really just need to figure out the water levels and stuff. But
Now to get this stuck in my head instead.
Oh shoot. That high? Yeah, that high.
Crystal fountain, come with me and go and see the Big Rock Candy Mountain.
Hey Astro, could you come over and have a look at this?
yes,
When you have
the
some
waterfall.
free time? Yeah.
Let me see.
I'm just working on the layout right now.
Yeah, I like it. Looks good.
I'm trying to give it some reasonable structure.
Yeah. No, I think it's gonna be. I think that's gonna be really pretty. I'm excited. I was wondering what that
think
orange
this is
thing
maybe my
was, but it's your
favorite
bed.
Hmm?
I was wondering what this orange thing was, but it's your bed. I was like, what? What possible orange block would we have in the mountains?
It's a Gumpy's bed. I should have made it blue.
Yeah,
I realize my mistake now.
you're throwing off the whole aesthetic, you know.
I know I betrayed my own aesthetics. Oh, I actually really like how this structure looks. I probably need a lot of painting over.
No, it's BR Crafty, right? Gravity.
Oh wow.
I don't know why I wasn't doing it. That was weird.
What would lava have looked like through black glass at the bottom of the lake?
I don't know. We could try it. The big thing is that I'm worried that you'll be able to see the glass, and that it might look kind of strange.
If it's only like halfway, then it shouldn't be that visible.
Yeah, I just don't know how water and glass, how they fit together and with.
Oh wait, it's still gridded, isn't it?
Huh?
It's still gridded because we can't use shader packs.
Oh. Wait, what?
Like the glass will still have its border, it won't like gloss
Oh,
over
yeah.
like the Optifine.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what'll happen, to be honest. We can give it a shot though and try.
From afar, it might not work. It might not look that bad.
Yeah, that's also true. The other thing is that we lose the bubbles from the magma blocks. I don't know if that's a big thing or not, but it is something to think about.
The bubbles aren't that visible. It's just once you go in that they're visible.
That's true.
And you can always add like a layer of magma blocks here and there on the surface. I low-key love this layout of this waterfall.
It's kind of fun. Something a little different.
Wait, I'm trying to keep my music quiet, but if for whatever reason you start hearing it, just let me know and I'll turn it down.
Oh yeah, no worries.
I will let you know by singing along.
There you go. Let's see here. Stripped birch wood.
Video unavailable.
Boy, why is the video unavailable?
The Big Rock Candy Mountain that MCX sent me.
Why is it unavailable?
Oh, is it because
do you want me to
you?
read out the reason for you?
Is it because you live in?
contains content from SME who has blocked it from display on this website or application.
Oh,
Does it
interesting.
say it's blocked in your country?
Nope. A website application. It
That
might be
is.
because it was because it was on Discord.
Catch you later, Watson.
See ya, Watson.
See you later.
Oh wait.
Try playing it on YouTube, Gumpy.
Yeah, got it.
Then let me know if that doesn't work.
It works.
Okay, good.
Got it.
Scatter a little bit of rock in here. Okay, this is looking fairly natural.
Oh, by the way, Asher, what did you think of Little Stream?
Which one?
Because I made it so the little stream that curves up to the spot next to the waterfall.
Oh yeah, looks good. I'm down.
Good. Oh, there's one here that needs doing. Mountains.
Okay, I'm gonna fill in the lake and see
Go for it.
how that feels. Because then I can add some plants and things under water.
Oh, you can make this into a little waterfall.
What?
Are you playing FNF?
I'm playing an FNF song in the background.
There you go. I knew I recognized that tone you were singing in.
Well, technically, what I was humming is "Through the Fire and the Flames," which is a leitmotif they use in the song that I'm listening to.
Hmm.
Let's see here. Fill
But "Through
our...
the Fire and the Flames" didn't originate in FNF.
Oh my goodness, that is a lot of water.
If anything, it got popularized through Guitar Hero.
I'll sit down and feel my big boys blow. Sugar and tea and rum. I miss on the maybe I'll leave and go.
Do you have Wellerman stuck in your head?
No, I started playing shit after that song. Made of gold. Soon may the weatherman's mum swing us sugar and tea and rum. I miss
Yeah,
on the
yeah, you're
baby
totally
boys.
singing Wellerman.
Yeah. Like I said, it started playing straight afterwards. Da, 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 da.
I mean, to be fair, country songs and sea shanties aren't too far from each other.
Yeah, I usually also listen to swing.
Swing's good.
May the weatherman comes, make us sugar and tea and rum. May the right miss gonna take our leaves and go.
Beautiful. Let's see. Beautiful. This is looking marvelous.
May the weatherman comes, make us sugar and tea and rum. And let's take our leaves and go.
Let's see.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
There's so much potential for this area, but I have no clue how to shape it.
Sugar and
Dumpy,
tea
when you
and
get a
rum.
chance, you should come look at this little waterfall and see if it looks like what you thought it would be. I think it looks pretty good.
May the weatherman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. I'll take our leaves and go.
Let's cover
Tea
this
and
up.
rum. Our leaves and go. Right now, that song's over. No more singing. How many rivers usually go into like one of these things?
As many as you like. It's really kind of up to you.
Where did that accent come in from? Like, it really gave me like that D&D store, and I'm just like, take as many as you like.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, it's. I mean, you could put as many as you really want. I'm not too worried about it.
I'm just trying to make it look a little bit logical.
Yeah, I mean, generally, like you don't have like. I mean, the big thing is that there's not more outlets. There's always less outlets than there are inlets, right? So there's more stuff going in than there is coming back out.
Yeah, so I've got like
That's
3
the
tiny
intro.
ones, one small waterfall, the giant waterfall, the small-ish, like medium-sized river, and then there's that large river that I worked on from that cave.
Yeah, as long as the thing is getting progressively bigger as we go, I think we're okay.
I guess I could get another river coming down from here.
All right, let's paint some of this. Oh, that's not the right mix. Whoops. I need to be on this one. There we go. Let's paint up this mountain hill thing. I think it's okay for there to be some moss and stuff. Well,
Really quickly, I'm able to make this like have water level up here, right? Like back here on the
hold on.
secondary lake.
What about the water level?
The water level back here is able to be higher, so then it kind of goes downwards into this.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ilya? Just making sure.
Yeah. Do you know how to do that?
I'm thinking. No, not yet, but I will figure it out later on.
Okay. So in general, the best way to do it, just really quick. I can tell you again later, but you just want to build like a wall out of like some sort of block, like diamonds or something.
On stream now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then you
and
just
turn that into water.
Yeah, you fill it behind, and then turn it into water.
Yeah, I remember you showing this. Really quickly on the waterfall here.
Mm-hmm.
Should we make it thinner at the top?
No, I think that's good because we need to make sure that the volume of water coming out of this lake is at least equal. Yeah, at least equal to the volume of water coming in, right? Because otherwise the lake continues to fill until it overflows somewhere else, you know? So I think this is probably pretty good. I wouldn't want to narrow it too much because this is about the width of the river coming in, so.
Yeah, I get that.
Let's see.
Oh,
One thing that's irking me is this water here. I'm thinking maybe we could have a waterfall here.
Where?
No, where the giant waterfall is. Because there's some water like past it.
Yeah, that's fine.
They could like make a really cute little waterfall here.
Yeah, just something small. I like that.
So it kind of like contrasts really well with it.
Yeah, no, I think that's good.
Would it be alright if I joined a different VC for a bit?
Yeah, it's fine. Go for it.
Yeah. I'll talk to you guys in a bit.
See ya.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out where to start with some of this. I'm trying to visualize kind of what I want to do.
Are you working on echoes?
Yeah. I guess it starts with just kind of cleaning up some of this terrain.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best.
That's just what I'm trying to do. And trying to turn the mess into something beautiful. It's not easy.
Who would have guessed?
But I have ideas. You mentioned a giant a stalactite stalagmite column pillar.
Yeah, in the middle.
I hadn't even remembered that. What if I did it like right where the soul tree is, and then like the soul tree's roots are like curling around it?
Yeah, that could be cool if it's in a good spot for that.
It is actually.
Yeah, because I'm thinking like, so here's my thought. This was my thought. This is what I have written down for Echoes. It's gigantic underground lake, right, and cave. Big pillar in the middle caused by gigantic stalagmite that have, met in the middle, right? And then there's like a small town built vertically on the sides of that stalactite, and then like a big stone bridge that leads from, a cave in the wall across the lake to that area. That's my thought.
It gives me some ideas. I'll keep them in mind. I don't know about the bridge, mostly because I'm not sure how to visualize that, but everything else seems like it'd be really good.
Yeah, and that's something we can handle later. I think the big thing that I want to be true about the cave as much as possible is that it's just large, right? Where it's this place where
Yeah.
you know you can see twinkling lights off in the distance that represent like little houses or something like that.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to kind of visualize. I'm also thinking that the path up to the village also is alongside a small underground stream that heads further down into the mountain.
The path up to the village in.
Yeah, you'd have to teleport here to kind of
Yeah,
show.
here, let me do that because this sounds interesting.
So let's say there's a small stream, like that, maybe about that wide or so, and it's heading, roughly that way down into the heart of the mountain. But the way you head up into the village is this way, up on this bank to the side of the stream.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, either way is fine, I think.
Yeah, I'm just trying to
I think that this stream that heads down into the heart of the mountain should really be kind of one of those, like, cave streams where the water disappears, like, down a tunnel.
and it can probably end up in, like, deep or something.
Yeah, because I think that we don't want to have to deal with trying to figure out logistically how a stream would actually wind its way through here. I think that's too complicated. Better just have the water disappear down a tunnel and be like, yeah, no one goes there.
Yeah, it'll probably just end up in deep somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, I think ultimately it would probably all the water would end up in the ocean. Just a matter of how it gets there is something that we probably don't need to spend a lot of time worrying about.
Interesting. It might be the case that the water. Where is this in terms of? Okay, it's by a river. I don't think this can turn into the ocean because the ocean's pretty far away. But the rivers that leads into this part of the mountain are what goes down that path into kind of deep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it works.
This isn't really close to an ocean. The closest thing is it's like on the opposite end of where Sigil Bay is.
Yeah.
So I think this would mostly be like mountain water and stream water.
Yeah, no, I don't think it comes from the ocean. I think it just, I mean, everything, right? All water flows to the ocean eventually, almost inevitably, or gets scooped out early in the cycle and transferred back into the sky. But
I think it's more likely that this type of water that I'm describing, the way the river would flow, would more likely end in like an underground aquifer or something like that.
Yeah, I'm down with that. Yeah,
All right, I have a good spot for the pillars, so I'm gonna.
We do have quite a bit of space here in this wall, so definitely, don't be shy about carving some of this stone out, with spheres and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, some of this is like right up against the side of the mountain.
Yeah, so some of it's close, but there are other spots where there is quite a bit of space, and even without the extra 64 blocks, there's still a lot of space underground as well. So
yeah. Thankfully, we're a bit high up, so I have space to experiment.
Yeah, tall mountain and all that. All right, let's paint these hills over here a little bit. Actually, let me do the regular mix. 15. Light. No, it's not. It's just green. Okay, so we're gonna use a mask here. So we only put grass and stuff on the top layer, so that the vertical cliffs end up still looking like rock. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a command that says, if it has an air block above it, turn it into grass. If it doesn't have an air block above it, don't turn it into grass. And that'll make it so that anything that's a vertical face doesn't get changed into this grass mix. It's been working out fairly well for me so far. So let's see. Mask. under air. Pretty sure that's how that works. Nope. I forgot to say I need to mask air under air and also not air. So that it doesn't fill in everything. There we go. This will just green things up. You can see that our vertical faces are preserved, which is good. Can also use this to fill in all the random bits of dirt. So those are kind of annoying. It's just a little bit of lag. We do have to be careful. Actually, we can probably include a thing. You'd say not underwater. So now, even if we click, and also not water. So now this will paint all the way up to the water's edge, but it shouldn't paint any of the underwater blocks. Yes, perfect. Fans, they make life easier. You have to be careful because I don't want too much of this mountain range to be super green. We have to kind of decide where we want that green to kind of end a little bit. I think as we get higher up in elevation, it's going to be... We can feather it a little bit. So like this is where the feather kind of starts, I think. We have a mixture of stone and grass. Now's a good opportunity to paint this as well. Rolling green
Yeah,
hills.
this is gonna be right. It's gonna be right below the soul tree, so this will be interesting.
That's kind of cool though. I think it's yeah. I think it'll look really nice. I'm excited.
Okay. Well, since I know where to put the pillar, let's start with that.
Yeah, I can't believe this whole hill over here Bart built by hand. It's crazy. Oh my goodness. The way I can always tell if I'm doing this right is if from above I can't see any more stone, because anything exposed to air gets turned into grass. Oh, that's a cave entrance.
Yeah, this should work more or less.
I like this terrain. This looks nice. It's gonna be fun to build stuff there. Let's see if we can start feathering this grass a little bit.
That's.
Fun.
I think that'll be wide enough for a pillar. It's like,
How many
oh
blocks?
geez, like from a rough estimate, it's like 24.
Oh yeah, that's good. I was worried you're gonna be like, I think this is big enough. It's like 3 blocks wide. Not brass.
It's in the wrong spot though, from where I want it. Well,
Sphere, grass.
it is kind of in the wrong spot though.
Love it. I think this is pretty simple, but I think it does. Oh. Hold on, I'm changing water. Not air, not water. Oh, I know. I have to put this in quotes for some reason. I'm getting really good at World Painter brush masks. It's been like
Painter or edit?
or edit. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You're right. Yeah, Painter has just been. No, I've been getting good at using the commands to pick the places where I want things to be instead of just kind of randomly scattering them around like I used to and then trying to fix it. Nice. Rolling green hillsides. Beautiful.
That should do it. Wait. Yeah.
Not a perfect gradient, but it'll do for now. We can refine it by hand later, I think. Yeah, little splashes of it out here. Just so
I haven't even finished this pillar and it's already massive.
I want to see. Data, big pillar. I like it.
I do know the definition of big in this case.
Yeah, I would say so. This is gonna be awesome. Is this wooden log, is that the center of the soul tree?
Yes.
Oh yeah, look at that. Nice. Oh, there's so much space up here.
Yeah, it's weird. That looks like Gumpy's heading out. That's because of the way we built this thing. I cleared out a lot of the space up here, I think.
Yeah, I forgot. Well, and also I forgot the soul tree is on like a little hill too.
Yeah, and we built the hill after.
Yeah. Nice. Oh, look, a tree. Random tree. Excellent.
Is that random tree the soul tree?
No, it's just a random default oak tree. Just got lost underground.
I have to move this pillar of wood, otherwise I am not going to be able to find it.
All right. Well, we've been going for about 2.5 hours. I think I'm probably gonna wrap the stream up somewhere around there for now. We've got a lot done though. We made a lake. I think this lake looks actually really nice. Also, surprisingly, one of the other things that I'm actually very happy with are these little hills over here. I don't know why, but they turned out really well. They look nice. That's got to be fixed. A little circle, but yeah, we're getting lakes figured out. We're getting waterfalls figured out. Gumpy is gradually filling in rivers and streams, which are going to be awesome back here. We got a waterfall coming out of a volcano. It's ended up being a lot more.
That spews out boiling water.
Yeah, I know. It's ended up being a lot more of a involved build than I anticipated, but that's okay. I was originally thinking, I mean, that's always how it goes with these things, right? But I was originally like, oh yeah, we'll just like dig out a lake and that'll be that. That's the whole thing. But it's never how it ends up. I always end up doing too much. But yeah, thanks for swinging by, dropping some oohs in the chat, hanging out, and sorry about my stream schedule or lack thereof. The upside down ooh, I love it. Yeah, I will catch you guys another day. I don't know exactly which day is going to be the next day that I stream. I'm trying to get something in during the weekdays and the evenings. But I don't know. I don't know when I'm gonna have time. Things have been a little bit insane. But we'll find some time. We'll get some stuff done. It'll be fun. I will catch you guys in the next one. You have a great day. Bye.